Good day, everyone. Welcome to the last chapter of HCI1, wherein we will discuss the universal design in system development. First, when we say universal design class, universal design in HCI1 refers to the concept of designing interactive systems and interfaces that are accessible and usable by the widest range of people, regardless of their abilities, disabilities, age, or other characteristics. So the goal of universal design is to create inclusive and accommodating experiences that support diversity and enhance usability for all users. So first, let's define what is universal design. So when we say universal design, it's the process of designing products so that they can be used by as many people as possible. Since despite of their differences, despite of their disabilities, they need also to use our system. So in many situations are possible. So applied in HCI1, this means designing interactive systems that are usable by anyone with any range of abilities using any technology platform. So this can be achieved by designing systems either to have built-in redundancy or to be compatible with technologies. So in the late 1990s, a group at North Carolina State University proposed seven general principles of universal design, which give us a framework in which to develop interactive systems. First is what we call the equitable use. So when we say equitable use, the design is useful to people with a range of abilities and appealing to all. No users excluded or stigmatized wherever accessible access should be the same for. So for the equitable use, ensure that the design is usable by people with diverse abilities and characteristics. So design interfaces that are flexible and adaptable to accommodate different user preferences and needs. That is what we call the equitable use. Next, next is the flexibility in use. The design allows for a range of ability and preference through choice of methods of use and adaptively to the user's space, precision, and customs. So for the flexible in use, provide also multiple ways for users to interact with the system, such as through keyboard input, mouse input, touch gestures, voice commands, or even assistive technologies. So for the flexible in use allows users to customize settings, adjust preferences, and personalize their experience based on individual requirements. Third is the simple and intuitive to use regardless of the user's intellectual or physical properties. It should be provided prompting and feedback as far as possible. So design interfaces that are easy to understand, navigate, and use without the need for specialized training or extensive prior knowledge. So use clear and consistent design elements, intuitive layout, and familiar patterns to enhance usability and reduce cognitive load. Fourth is the perspective information. The design should provide effective communication of information regardless of the environmental conditions or the user's abilities. So under this perceptive information or perceptible information, it ensures the information and feedback are presented in multiple modalities, such as the visual, auditory, and even the tactile, to accommodate users with different sensory abilities. So user clear and distinguishable visual cues, text labels, and audio feedbacks convey information effectively. Fifth is the tolerance for error, wherein minimizing the impact and exchange caused by mistakes or uninvented behavior. So what we call the human error. So for the tolerance for error, design interfaces that minimize the risk and impact of errors, allowing users to easily recover from mistakes and avoid unintended actions. So provide error prevention mechanisms clear error messages, and opportunities to undo or correct actions. Number six is we have the low physical effort, wherein the systems should be designed to be comfortable to use, minimizing physical effort and fatigue. So for the low physical effort, minimize physical effort required to interact with the system, especially to users with mobility impairments and physical limitations. Consider ergonomic factors and design interfaces that are comfortable and accessible for prolonged use. Seven is the size and space for approach and users. So for this number seven, the placement of the system should be such that it can be reached and used by any user regardless of body size, posture, and mobility. Ensures the uh, interactive elements such as the buttons, controls, text are sufficiently large and spaced apart to accommodate users with limited dexterity or visual impairment, and also allow for adjustable text sizes, zooming capabilities, and responsive layouts to optimize visibility and interaction across different devices and screen sizes. And lastly is the number eight, where it needs to be accessible to all. So for this last part, implement accessibility standards and guidelines, conduct usability testing with diverse user groups. So Universal Design in HDI promotes a user-centered approach that values diversity, inclusivity, and accessibility throughout the design and development processes. By embracing universal design principles, designers can create more usable, accommodating, and empowering experiences that benefit a broader range of users in various contexts and environments. So this is the last part of HCI1, and I hope you learned a lot from this subject. Thank you and goodbye, everyone.
For more ICCT College's video updates, please subscribe and click the notification button.